welcome back to my channel. My name is Astrid and I travel and fashion videos every week. And this week we're going to do a video about moving to a new country. As you guys probably got by now, is that I'm moving to Finland very soon. It's not the first time that I moved to a new country on my own. I've done so for Germany, Switzerland, England, and so on and so forth. I wasn't completely young when I moved to the USA, so it's a bit different. But I wanted to do a video about what it's really like to move to a new country, because there's a lot of like myths and ideas, preconceived ideas around it, and I'd like to discuss that with you, so that's what I'm going to do. And so if you like this kind of video and if you like fashion or travel, feel free to subscribe, because that's what I do. And like this video if you liked it, and let's go! It's quite scary, but it's so exciting because it gives you the opportunity to learn a new language. And a lot of things that people don't know about learning a new language is that you actually also, through that, learn a whole new way of thinking. That you're not going to understand anything more than likely if you're moving somewhere where there's a new language, new dialect or stuff like that. You're not going to understand anything, and it's more often than not, grammar actually shows you how people think. Like, for example, in Germany, people are quite efficient and they're quite direct, and all of their words are built in a way that you understand straight away what it means. And so yeah, I think learning a new language is very interesting, because not only can you learn to communicate with people, but also you learn how they actually think. Also, there's the culture shock. Culture shock comes after a few days, weeks of you staying in a new place. It's pretty much when you get conscious of all the different things that's happening around you that you're not familiar with or that you're not okay with. And it's something that happens to everyone. The more you travel, the more you learn to get along with it. But I think it's one of the things that really make you grow in one of these things. So it can come like a slap in the face, but it's just something to take, and it's actually really cool. Other things that can be quite obvious and then less obvious to some others is that you eat weird food. Even to me, like the first time I moved to a new country on my own was in England, and there are some things that are seen as natural to the folks there, but as a foreigner it's completely strange. Like, for example, jelly. When I was younger, jelly was not a thing in France, and seeing something wobbling in your plate and that's like bright green or bright blue for the first time, you're like, is that something that I can eat? And like jelly, there are some things that are gonna feel completely natural to locals, but really strange to you. For me that was jelly, for you that might be something else. And so yeah, be prepared of, like, you really have to understand that the food you're used to find in supermarket, you might not find them anymore. And food that you normally identify as, I should not eat that, for example, something that's moving in your plate, well, it might be something that's completely normal in the country where you're going. Now, last but not least, there's three things that I think are really, really important. Is, first of all, growth. When you travel alone, when you move somewhere alone, you will grow so much, because you're confronted to things you were not confronted before. You have to learn how to adapt. You have to get out of your comfort zone to be able to live the experience that you're given. And also you have to suit yourself to your surroundings, and by testing the new opportunities and experience that are given to you, you kind of identify more what suits you and what doesn't suit you. And you really get to know yourself a bit more through that, of like thinking, hey, I thought I would be okay with that, but that really doesn't suit me, or I thought that wouldn't fit me, but actually I really like it, stuff like that. And so yeah, I think you really grow while traveling because of everything you're experiencing, and also all the fact that you get to learn yourself more through identifying what you like, what you don't like, what matches who you are. Second thing is that traveling to a new place where no one knows you, and that is completely brand new to you and to whom you're completely brand new to whom you're also completely brand new. It's a great opportunity to have a fresh start, and just think like where you are. No one knows what you're usually like. No one knows what your strengths and weaknesses are. If people in your hometown or home country tend to think that you're shy, it's the moment to test of being outgoing. If people think that you're someone that cannot calm down, and that you're someone who's always crazy all the time and not really laid back and thinking, you can try this out. It's like see it as a blank canvas of yourself and your habits and everything, and you can change whatever you like about it, and you can keep whatever you like about it. Of course, it's something that I'm probably not going to change when you move, like religion and stuff like that are things that tend to stay with you. But like, for example, if there's something that people identify you with at home and you really don't like it, moving is the opportunity to scratch that and start again. So yeah, as I said, if there's anything that traveling alone really gives you this opportunity of upgrading yourself. If there's anything you want to change, do it. If there's anything else you want to test, now is the time to do it. So it's a great opportunity, and I don't think a lot of people get this chance of having a brand new start. So definitely use it to the fullest, because I think you can learn definitely a lot about it. Third thing I really want to point out is that you're going to have the time of your life. Sometimes it's hard to be alone, to travel alone, because you feel lonely. But more than likely you're going to meet people that you never expect you would meet. More than likely you're going to live experience you never would have lived at home, and you're going to live and experience crazy things and have so much fun. So even though it might be hard once in a while, it's completely worth it. So that was my take on how it's like to move to a new country. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week with a new video. Until then, have fun guys. Ciao!